In the newest season of The Boys, we see Tek Knight and his horrifying tech cave in the latest and most controversial episode. And no, this video is not about the more controversial aspects of the episode regarding Huey. We already did a good breakdown of that in this video up here. We get a peek at the tech cave, or at least the dungeon part of it. So the question begs, if Tek Knight is a hero, where's his super suit? From his introduction in Gen V to his end in The Boys, we have only seen Tek Knight in a business suit, never in his actual tech suit. And before you say that he's this universe's Batman, he wouldn't have a suit of armor, that's where you're wrong. Tek Knight in the comics has a full suit of armor akin to Iron Man. It's apparent that he's a parody of both Bruce Wayne and Tony Stark. He's shown in the comics to have the suit. So what about his TV show counterpart? Well, he actually does seem to have one, as confirmed in the game that Ryan is playing. In the character selection screen, we can see Tek Knight in a tech suit. So it's clear that he has something when he's in action, but now the question is, why haven't we seen it in action before his butler decided to take out the trash? The main reason for that is going to be a bit boring. It's the budget. For a suit like that, all mechanical with rockets and probably missiles, it would be more CGI than it's worth on scene for their Batman on meth. And yes, the show is produced by Amazon, the company almost certainly responsible for the death of your local mall, with a huge war chest of cash on hand. But most shows don't need or can get the budgets that Disney regularly dumps into its shows. And two, most importantly, the show is not set up for big budget sequences like we've had. The Boys is almost certainly not too action heavy. I mean, it is, but not in the sense of Marvel where it's almost anime style ridiculous CGI fights. The Boys is more on the street, down and dirty. Yes, I'm aware that Soldier Boy and the Homelander fight still technically fit, but compare that fight to most of the post-Avengers Marvel stuff, and they're like two completely different monsters. And the fights were not exactly the focus that the writers had in mind for Tek Knight. Why bother having him suited up if you're gonna have him show up in the suit at that point? The expectation would be a big CGI fight scene, something the budget and the story wouldn't really be able to fit. So there you go. What did you think? Are you disappointed we didn't see Tek Knight's suit? Let me know in the comments down below.